Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yasodhanandana Braja Janardan Yasodhanandana Braja Janardan Yamuna Tira Vanchari Yamuna Tira Vanchari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yasodhanandana Braja Janardan Yasodhanandana Braja Janardan Yamuna Tira Vanchari Yamuna Tira Vanchari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. I don't have a voice. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam. Jaya Lalita Vishaka, Lalita Vishaka, Lalita Vishaka, Jaya Lalita Vishaka. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Patita Pavana Sila Prabhupada, Patita Pavana Sila Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Prabhupada Krishna Krishna Prabhupada Sasahityam Prakasha Vitirsa Charangirvansadu Vagatpate Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschacha Desatane Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanyam Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadhantikam Vandeham Shiguru Sijuta Padakamalam Shiguru Vaisnavamscha Sirupam Sa Sabadutang Parichana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakambitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya We continue reading from the Bhagavad Gita as it is, English translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Text number 19 of the 10th chapter, The Opulence of the Absolute. Huh? I was told to do 19. Yes? Who was here yesterday? Yesterday was boat festival. 19 today, right? We have regulars here who know the verse. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Hanta te katayishyami Divya hi atma vibhutaya Pradanyanta kuru shreshta Nasti anto vistarashyame Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Hanta te katahishyami Divya hi atma vibhutaya Padayanta kuru shreshta Mastu nastyanto vistarashyame Shri Bhagavanu Bhagavanuvacha Hanta te katayisyami Divya hi atma vibhutaya Pradanyata kuru shrishta Nasto nastyanto vitarashave Shri Bhagavanuvacha Antate katasishyami Divyahi atma vibhutaya Padayanta kuru shrishta Nastanto bistarashyame Dayanta kuru shrestha Nasyanto vistarashyame Bhagavan vacha Antate katarishyami Dayanta kuru shrestha You don't change. Whatever the speaker, the way he chants, this is how we also chant. Okay, we can chant this in 100 different melodies. But then we'll all get confused which one to follow. Better, it's like in kirtan. We follow what the kirtan, the way he's singing, right? I don't make up my own way of interpretation. Just in the future. So that we don't, is some kind of disturbance is there. Okay? Alright, Mataji's. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Hanta deka katishyami Divyai atma vibhutaya Pradayanta kuru shrestha Nasti anto vistarashyame Shri Bhagavanuvacha Anta deka katishyami Divya hi atma vibhutaya Word for word meaning, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Hanta, yes, te, unto you, katayisyami, I shall speak, divya, divine, he, certainly, Atma Vibhutaya, personal opulences, Pradayanta, which are principal, Kuru Shreshta, O best of the Kurus, Na Ashti, there is not, Anta, limit, Vistarasya, to the extent, me, my. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestations, but only of those which are prominent, O Arjuna, for my opulence is limitless. Everybody please repeat. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestations, but only of those which are permanent, O Arjuna, for my opulence is limitless. Purport. It is not possible to comprehend the greatness of Krishna and his opulences. The senses of the individual soul are limited and do not permit him to understand the totality of Krishna's affairs. Still, the devotees try to understand Krishna, but not on the principle that they will be able to understand Krishna fully at any specific time or in any state of life. Rather, the very topics of Krishna are so relishable that they appear to the devotees as nectar. Thus, the devotees enjoy them. In discussing Krishna's opulences and his divine energies, the pure devotees take transcendental pleasure. Therefore, they want to hear and discuss them. Krishna knows that living entities do not understand the extent of his opulences. He therefore agrees to state only the principal manifestations of his different energies. The word padayata, principle, is very important because we can understand only a few of the principal details of the Supreme Lord, for his features are unlimited. It is not possible to understand them all. And vibhuti are used in this verse refers to the opulences by which he controls the whole manifestation. In the Amarakosa dictionary, it is stated that vibhuti indicates an exceptional opulence. The impersonalist or pantheist cannot understand the exceptional opulences of the Supreme Lord, nor the manifestations of his divine energies. Both in the material world and in the spiritual world, his energies are distributed in every variety of manifestation. Now, Krishna is describing what can be directly perceived by the common man. Thus, part of his variegated energy is described in this way. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Bhagavan uvacha hanta te kata yishyami dibhya hi atma vibhutaya pradhayanta kurushashta nashtiyanto vishtarashyame. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestations, but only of those which are prominent, O Arjuna, for my opulence is limitless." So we are in a different section now. Now, in the next few verses, up to text 42. How many verses are in here? Opulence, 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 opulence. Text 42. That's the last verse. We will be hearing Lord Krishna's partial opulences. Examples will be given whereby the greatness of the Supreme Lord will be explain according to our understanding. Not like this microphone, which is not going properly. No, that's not the problem is the mic. You have to change the mic. The microphone is 5th class. Do you have a Sennheiser there? Is that a Sennheiser? Huh? Let me see. You should get the same one that they use in the temple room, because the classes here is as good as the temple room's class. Okay? I'm just letting you know. Change this. It goes up and down. Yeah, there's no problem. The problem is this and the connection, right? Hare, 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 Hare Ram. Wow, we are the best temple in the world, and our sound system is 5th class. Haribol. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. I'm sure it's going to change again. Yeah, this is like the greatest of the microphone. Haribol. I'm sorry. This is a little disturbing because I have to project my voice. I have a little cold and it's difficult. Prabhu, don't touch anymore. Change the whole wiring and the microphone, okay? All right. So back to Bhagavad Gita. Here it says that Krishna's opulences are unlimited. But in the next few verses, starting today, 19, till the end of this chapter, the opulence of the Absolute, there are many examples whereby it'll be given, like of the mountain, I'm the Himalayas. Of the sages, I'm Brihaspati, and so on and on and on and on. Because the Supreme Lord is unlimited, it's not possible for us to understand Him. We are minute, we are Anu, and Krishna is Bibhu. How can a minute living entity will be able to understand the Supreme Absolute Truth who is unlimited? It is beyond our comprehension. An example is given that we may count all the atoms in the universe and still it is not enough. It is not enough for us to understand who is Lord Krishna. His glories, His pastimes, it says here, the senses of the individual soul are limited and do not permit him to understand the totality of Krishna's affairs. Krishna is also always expanding every second. So it's not possible for us to fully understand the Supreme Lord. His activities, not just His greatness, His activities as well. The different pastimes the Supreme Lord performed, even 5,000 years ago. I have a list here. I'm going to tell you. It's very interesting. That Krishna performed different pastimes during His different age, 5,000 years ago. So I'm going to ask you some questions. How old was Krishna when He killed Putana? Hey, one by one. 7 years. What? 7 days? Huh? 6 days. It's correct. It says here, Krishna was only 6 days old. Maybe 6.5. Okay, you're correct. 7. That was the first time that Krishna killed the demon. How about Trinivarta? How old was Trinivarta when he killed When Krishna killed Trinivarta. Trinivarta is who? The whirlwind demon, right? How old was he? 1 year. 1 year. So there's a big gap here, okay? 6 days and then 1 year. There is also Sakatasura, but I don't have it here. How about Damodar Leela? What time? Or what? Huh? 3 years during Kartik month. 2 years and 2 months to be exact. 2 years and 2 months. When they moved to Gokul, from Gokul to Vrindavan, how old was this? Same. After the Damodar Leela, after that, they decided to move to Vrindavan. And the first stop was in Chatikara. Okay, it says here, what time did he started herding the calves? He's still young that time. How old was he? No. Yes. It says here, he was 2 years and 4 to 5 months. Have you seen 2-year-old walking with the calves? No, they'll be running back and forth here and making all the noise and nuisance. So Krishna was 2 years, okay? But Sasura, how old was he when he killed Vatsasura? Remember the boat festival when I told this story about the boat festival? It was only, it says here, 2 years and 4 to 5 months. All at the same time. Vatsasura, Bakasura, and Vyomasura. Next, how about the Brahma Bimohan Lila? How old was he? When Lord Brahma stole the calves and the cowherd boys, how old Krishna at that time? 5? No. Yes. Says here, a little more than 3 years. So these are really like, it's very, actually Krishna's age, he may be seemingly young, but he is more advanced by age. That means 2 years, but he is acting like a 6-year-old boy or 7-year-old boy. Krishna started herding the cows. How old was he? Remember we celebrate Gopastami during Kartik? Right? How old was Krishna that time? Then he was given, okay, he's old enough. Then Nanda Baba says, okay, you can bring the big cows now to the pasturing ground. How old was he? 4 years, 2 months, and 2 weeks. This is according to Srila Jiva Goswami from the 10th canto. How old Krishna when he killed, or not killed, but danced on the hoods of Kaliya? You're close, very close. It's a little more than 4 years old. See, all of them is just like, the sweetest pastimes of the Supreme Lord is Balya. Balya Lila, when he is in childhood. Okay. How old when he killed Denuka? Who is Denuka? The horse, right? Donkey. Oh, yeah, same. Horse, donkey. Little horse. How old was Krishna? A little more than 6 years. How about Pralamba? Who is Pralamba? He disguised as a cowherd boy. Yeah, Balaram killed him. Yes? Or he became heavier and heavier. Okay, so how old was he? Same, 6 years and 10 months. This is important. How about the Venu Gita pastimes? How old was Krishna? 7 years old. Because the Rasa Lila happened when he was 7 years old. So they're children. Innocent. There is no tinge of lust. There is no tinge of having this affection due to material contamination. No. There's so many here. I guess I have to say this later on. The exact Rasa Lila that happened was he was 8 years old and 1.5 months. 8 years old. That means the gopis will be like 1 year younger than him. Aristasura, Keshi. How old was Krishna when he killed Kamsa? Huh? 11 years old, because he left Vrindavan around that time, 11 years old. It says here 11 years, 6 months, and 6 days, to be exact. This is coming from Srila Jiva Goswami, from Srimad Bhagavatam Mika, Canto 10, Chapter 45, Text 3. That means his tika. So the Lord is